right, Mark just did a quick hop, skip, and a jump to the back lot this morning. Let's make sure he made it out there. Okay, you did. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We're staying with the water theme here. We're talking about the 100 wave challenge. But you know what? If the water's not clean, you're not going to want to get out in it, are you? Well, we're doing everything we can to keep the shores clean here in San Diego and our inland waterways as well. Joining us here this morning, Pat Meissner, who is the co-founder of 71 Environmental. We've got this big cleanup event that the station's participating in coming up here. When and where?
That's right. We're doing the Coastal Cleanup Week. It's this Saturday, rather, Coastal Cleanup Day, and it's held by I Love a Clean San Diego. And what we're doing is it's a beach and waterway cleanup that takes place at over 100 different locations throughout the county.
And it's not just the shoreline. Let's say I live out in Alpine. We need to take care of what goes into our gullies and our storm drains and everything out in Alpine, because it ends up all the way out in the ocean, believe it or not.
Absolutely, and it all really depends on the watershed that you're in. So some of the rainfall that makes its way to the ground in Alpine will make its way out to the water in Ocean Beach, but then there's also waterways that lead to reservoirs in Alpine, making it all the more crucial for you to be paying attention to the pollution that's going on.
Exactly. Show us what we've got here on some of this stuff.
So what we've got going here is a pretty good example of what stormwater looks like. This is what stormwater runoff essentially looks like. Every time it rains, every time there's irrigation runoff that falls from your planters, it passes along the street and it picks up with it oil, debris, trash. It looks like we have a couple of golf balls and ping pong balls in there. We've also got cigarette butts, which are probably the worst of it. And then what we have next to us here is, this is one of the most basic devices that we use for filtering out our stormwater pollution. We call it a drain insert. If you can imagine an empty storm drain catch basin, this would fit right inside of that catch basin. If you can imagine this is a flat pavement, flat parking lot, in a rain event, we would have this stormwater that would be collecting all over the pavement, and before it goes into the drain and out to the ocean, it would have to pass through this insert.
Well, then somebody's got to clean those out.
And that's where we come in.
Right.
It's taking care of these inserts, taking care of these different kinds of systems, and this is one of the most basic systems that you can find. And even you can see how effective this is, it just being essentially kind of a cheese grater that you put on the inside with storm drain.
I want you to hit some of this other stuff here before I want to get over and talk to Katie here, our artist. That's man, her work is just amazing. We're going to talk to her in a second. She's one of our favorite folks.
We've been loving taking a look at Katie's art. So we'll just get through it really quick. The last thing that we have here is we call it a rubberizer pouch, and this is absorbent filtration media. This is actually one of the things that I'm very excited about. What this does is it actively soaks up the oil that's found in your stormwater that makes its way from the parking lots. And you can see this is the white, this is new rubberizer particulate, and then this is spent rubberizer particulate after about a year of having water pass through it. This is all the oil that's absorbed in it and it never re-releases, that's safe to go in a landfill or that's safe to be reburned for energy. Other things we have here are just examples of stuff that you will commonly find in your stormwater runoff. Lots of balls make their ways into the storm drains. Again, the cigarette butts, they're probably the worst of it.
If folks want to participate, we want them to sign up. And again, I point out that you can sign up all over the county to work in your own neighborhood.
Yes.
So how do we get them to sign up?
Actually, so the best way to sign up is to go to our website, 71e.com. And the
71, it's the word 70, the number
right.
1.
It's a little bit funky.
And the little e's, 71e.com.
70 all spelled out, the number 1, the letter E.com. And on our website, you can register for Coastal Cleanup Day, and you also have a chance to win one of the great surfboards that our friend Katie has been doing here. And this one in particular is the one that we're going to be raffling off this Saturday for Coastal Cleanup Day.
Well, let's get Katie in on the conversation. You stick around here with me too, Pat.
Okay.
Katie, how long have you been doing this?
Gosh, 8 years now in
How many
San
times?
Diego.
I'm wondering how many times we've talked to you in here for this event.
Well, I have no idea.
Beautiful. Is it going to be a little hard for you to part with that work of art there?
You know, I love handing it off and having it find a new home somewhere in San Diego. And what's so cool is people are volunteering to help clean the beaches that I love to surf and play on, and also love to paint and mosaic. So it's a great way to reward them for taking care of the beach, to have them take a piece of my art home with them.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm looking at this. This is just, that's amazing.
Yeah, so this is a finished board, and then this is where it all starts. So it's a good opportunity to take something that would be bound for a landfill and then give it new life to hang on someone's wall. And people always ask, how does it start? Just a naked board with acrylic paint on it.
You know, we just were talking earlier this week about sustainability in the surf business, and this is how you do it.
This is it.
Instead of putting the stuff in the landfill, you turn it into something else that people love.
Reincarnate it.
With a shark bite on it?
Not yet. No.
No, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Pat, tell everybody again, you want them to sign up, when and where?
On our website, it's 71e.com, 70 all spelled out, the number 1, the letter e.com. And if you sign up for Coastal Cleanup Day this Saturday on our website, you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win. Instructions will be on the site to be entered in for a chance to win one of Katie's surfboards.
Oh,
this
Fantastic.
surfboard.
All right, thank you so much. Great to see you both. And hey, let's head to the beach.
Sounds good. Have a great day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow starting at 5.
That's okay. I don't like that.
I was like,